Just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again? I'm scared of heights, yet it was me who ran Oh, I can't forgive, can't forget myself. The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back this one part, this one that I'm sorry I lost it. No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to run
guys, welcome to the donation stream.
Sego.
I am glad you are all here. Welcome, welcome. It's going to be a fun day. Alright, so if you're just tuning in and are not sure what's going on, also everybody in chat, please excuse me, I'm going to ramble for a little bit. We got to talk about rules, we got to talk about what's going on, so we probably won't be conversating very much while I go over the gist of today, but welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Okay, but we gotta dive right in. The goal for today is to go fast because we do have a very special Bari Bari Japan stream coming up right after our donation stream, so we're just gonna try and move through and go quick. Alright, so donation stream today. What does that mean? What are we doing? Today is a day full of giveaways of free cards. It is super fun. So what I have is a list of basically hit drafts or breaks on the right hand side of the screen. Our first one is going to be V's only. The camera's a little bit out of focus, but so what that means is we're going to do drafts. I'm going to put up all the available cards for one draft at a time on our staircase here. We're going to run a rally. If you've never done a rally before, let's explain rallies. It's basically a way to enter a break through the chat. So I'm going to say, first break is open. I'm going to drop the start command. Once you see that start command drop in chat, you can type command join. Not right now because it's not open, but when it is open, you can type command join to tell the bot that you are interested in being a part of this break. Once everybody that wants to try has a chance to do that command join, we will close the rally and the bot will decide who gets in. There will be more people that are interested than can participate, so the bot will choose who is actually going to get in. It is all random. We do it through the bot, so it's fair. We're not playing favorites. Do note that because it is random, you have a chance to get into a lot of breaks, or you have a chance to get into none at all. It could go either way. It really just depends on the randomization, so we ask for your good sportsmanship and your patience. If you happen to have bad luck, I'm so sorry. If you happen to have good luck, that is awesome. We're not going to police that. If someone gets into every single one, great. If someone gets into none at all, I'm so sorry. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep, we do these every couple months or so, you know, there will always be future chances.
Yep. All cards that you see in today's donation break have been donated by our viewers. So thank you, everyone. We might not have a chance to thank you all individually, but if you have donated a card...
Yep, there's the donators command. I think that's a mostly complete list. I might be missing a name or two, so my apologies if I have not gotten a name on that list.
But okay, if you're new to a donation break and you're like kind of confused about how it's going on, maybe just sit the first one out and just kind of watch, see how it goes. We have a lot of breaks to do, and there will be plenty of chances to jump in later. But we do ask that you cooperate, that you listen, and you follow the rules. If people don't follow the rules, then we can't do free card donations anymore, and that would be very sad. So make sure you follow the rules, make sure you know what's going on.
Yep, and also, up on the shop today, we have the breaks for Evolving Skies pre-orders up and available. So if you want to get into one of these early breaks, you know, have a much higher chance of getting on that checklist giveaway, now's a great time to go grab those.
I'm going to start setting up the first one while Ghost talks about our pre-orders. So.
Yes. So the way the pre-orders are going to work is we have the breaks and stuff up today. And then tomorrow at 1 p.m. on our usual restock time, 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have the personals set up. So you'll be able to pre-order personals and whatnot. The stuff that we have listed for breaks and personals will probably be opened Thursday. So Thursday, it's a day earlier than normal. 6 p.m. Eastern is when we'll do our first Evolving Skies stream. We're also going to be streaming on Friday and Saturday. The goal with the Thursday is mostly breaks, probably, but it'll be whatever order the orders are in the list. So if personals happen to be next or some part of that stream, we'll do personals. It's kind of just whatever is next on the list. The only thing that has priority order for the USA side is drafts, and we won't have drafts on Friday, but Saturday and Sunday we'll have drafts available during stream. So those are not pre-orderable because you have to be around to make your pick.
Oh dear, we have more than I thought we did. Okay. They're not all going to fit on the stairs.
So yeah, first stream of Evolving Sky is Thursday. We're also going to have a Tuesday stream, but it might be a just much shorter stream kind of a thing. It kind of depends on, you know, what you guys are looking for and whatnot. That'll also be our Gym Challenge Award stream. So if you participated in the last season of the Gym Challenge, that is when we have the plushie giveaways, the Master Ball Prize giveaways, all the fun stuff. Now, if you want tacos, you'll have to get yourself. We only have Pokemon cards here today.
Okay. So, let's go back to explaining how this draft is going to work. Alright, so as you can see over here on our schedule, our first break is V's only. Number 1, we have 3 of these to go, so there will be a total of 15 people that get into this rally, and a total of 30 cards that we're giving away. So that basically means that every person in this draft gets 2 cards, if you do the math. Okay, so in just a second, I am going to drop that start command. If you are interested in the cards here in front of you, then you can type command join. That tells the bot you want in, or at least a chance at getting in. Once everybody has done their join commands, we will close it. The bot will randomly select who is participating. It'll spit out everybody's name, so if you see your name, there will be a link after the list of names. You will click on that link, it will take you to the shop. Make sure you go through the drop down and find your Twitch name. You must check out with the spot with your Twitch name. Please do not take anyone else's spot. It causes confusion and messes everything up. So,
yep. It also takes much longer, and that means Ashley and Ginkgo won't get to stream as soon as they want to, so, you know, please wait for your spot. If you don't see it, just refresh the page. Mm-hmm. It'll show up.
It'll be there, I promise. Also, these guys down at the bottom, they are also an option. They just don't fit. V's only. If you're not interested in V's, we ask that you be kind and maybe sit this one out if there's nothing up here that you want, and leave it to somebody else who would want that. So if you don't want V's, please don't join and take the spot from someone who really would appreciate it.
Also, 15 months, thanks for resubscribing.
Thank you. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So we are going to start our first one here just a minute. Make sure you wait for that start command to show up. Salty Dave, thanks for the sub. 2 months.
Also, a big reminder, the cards today are free. The shipping is not. So you will eventually have to do a Send My Stuff. You don't have to do a Send My Stuff this weekend if you don't want to.
That's a good point.
But sometime you will. So do not join a donation break if you don't want to pay for the shipping of those cards at some point in the future.
True. And if you already have cards on hold, we'll just add it in with the rest of them, and we're all good there.
Yep.
Okay. This is 15 people. Let's see if I can remember how to spell 15.
Also to note, if you do a Send My Stuff today, we'll have a sending wave of mail after Tuesday's stream before Thursday's stream.
It'll probably go out on Thursday. It'll be in the mail on Thursday. Alright, I think we're good. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Let me see if I do this right. Alright, now you can drop that exclamation point join if you want to be considered for this free donation draft.
Yep, you only need to drop it once. It will remember that you're in there. Even if it says it succeeded, that just means we've hit 15. We can still have more people join, and then the bot is going to pick a random 15 of you. And once again, you can join more than one donation break this stream. So you're more than welcome to join all of them. If you get lucky and the bot selects you for all of them,
that's
awesome. If you get selected for none of them, unfortunately, it's random luck, so.
Trying to see how many we can fit up top.
Oh, that's an issue with our solution for the pack counter. It's chopping off the left hand of the rally thing.
Well,
just put the pack counter up. Like, it was our pack counter for this week.
I mean, it's nothing super important.
That's true.
Okay, last call for anybody that wants to join in on this one. Last call, drop command join if you want in. I'm going to end the rally very soon.
And then be sure to listen closely to instructions once we've ended the rally.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, the bot will spit out a list of names. If you are on this list,
Congratulations.
then congratulations, you're in the rally. Go follow the link. Do not check out if the spot does not have your name on it.
We are going to harp on that a lot today because it happens too much.
Yep. I would love an entire donation stream where we don't have to adjust spots and stuff like that manually because it saves me a lot of trouble.
Alright, if you do see your name, make sure to click on that link, head over to the shop, and check out with the spot with your Twitch name.
Yep.
You
Single
do-
spot only. Everyone only has one spot if your name is on that list.
You do have to check out. It might ask you for billing information, but it will not charge you any money. So, okay, now we just wait a few minutes for everybody to grab those spots, and then we'll get going with our draft. Hey, Shuya, I live a simple life of laying here with my Espeon. I saw pictures. You sent me the pictures. It's so cute.
That was the Build-A-Bear Espeon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a good one.
Okay. Just so you know, we're probably going to go over the rules in between every single draft. When we have new people pop in, it's very important that they understand what's going on. So if you're here for the whole stream, we ask for your patience because you're going to hear it a lot. So just a heads up. We appreciate you guys, following directions. It means the world to us.
Oh, also something we should mention is your spot number does not mean anything. So the person in spot 1 is not picking first. We're going to be re-randomizing the names after we get all the spots. So there's no reason to fight over any particular spot. They all have the same chance of becoming the first pick.
Alright, you're going to have to tell
We
me.
got 13 to 15 so far.
Sounds good. We're close. Okay, so can everybody see these cards okay? I can't really zoom in much more or we'll cut off our friends on the bottom.
Okay, so we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in-house Ken and Thesis? Stethix? I'm probably butchering your name. Oh, nope, yours just came through. Excellent, excellent. So yeah, just in-house Ken. Let us know if you have any issues on the shop. Like, this is not a, you're doing something wrong, hurry up kind of a thing. Like, let us know if you have any issues, because we always have, it's a new thing to get used to. So you follow the link. Let me repost that for you. There is the message. It's the link at the bottom of that message. You click on that link and it will take you to the donation spot, and you are checking out with spot number 9, as that's your last remaining one. And this is only for in-house Ken, because that is their spot. Alright, let me just go through and look at names, see if I can match up, names that I recognize, just to make sure. Also, do let us know in chat should anyone have a spot that is actually under your name, because I can get that fixed. How do you enter? When we do our next donation break, we have like 10 of them, or 12 of them, or 15 of them today. You'll just do !join at the time we tell you to type that. Very easy to join. So you'll just have to. We've just already had the join and the selection for this one, so you can join in on the next one. Boom! Yep. I've got all 15.
Awesome.
All right, copying these over to the sheet. Forgot that I need to paste it one left. Okay, we are there. Participant list is there. It is in order. Time to print some labels. Alright, so we're going to be randomizing these names once again, and that will put us in the final picking order. Do make sure you stick around, because we are using snake order. We're going to go from the top to the bottom. The bottom person's going to pick again, and then we're going to work in reverse back up to the top. So everyone participating in this break will have 2 picks. Things you can do to help make it go faster today and make it go more smoothly. Have like your top 3 choices in mind. as we approach your spot. That way, if someone picks one of your top choices, you have a backup and a backup kind of a thing.
Oh, good call, creepers. Let me do that timestamp.
Yes.
1 second. Alright, I am going to randomize our list of names 3 times. Best of luck, everybody. Randomizing 1, 2, 3 times. Congrats to Riley, taking our first pick. Alright, Riley, whenever you are ready, let me know in chat what card you would like. If you have questions on what any of these are, I know there's a lot going on, just let me know.
Yep, if there are cards that are like overlapped with each other, they're the same card for each one.
So like right here in the corner we have 3 of the same Sandaconda Vs.
And also make sure you stick around because you will also have the last pick. Well, I mean, I guess you'll get the card that isn't picked, but you know.
Alright,
You trying to get some Shuya troll points today, Roland?
Please don't troll today, sorry. Today is complicated.
Alright, T-Tar.
Alright, Brian, up next, what would you like? Articuno! We've got a Galarian Articuno V.
Alright.
Do you want me to record these or?
I can do that.
Either way. Alright, Scott, what would you like?
You were better at keeping us moving along, and I can always catch back up.
Hey, welcome, it's your boy John.
Welcome, welcome. Also, congratulations. I believe you won the gear giveaway on Thursday?
I think so. We got Moltres for Scott.
At least sometime this week.
And Judy up next.
I'm gonna drop the Galarian just to save myself some typing today, so you know which Moltres it is.
Kitty! I should have known better. We got Sarah Aura. Alright, Christina, what would you like?
Also, Judy, how goes the, what was it goal, like 200 Zeraoras or something, or 140? It was like an entire binder. I'm quite curious on how the progress is.
Alright, Christina, Sandaconda V. Kenneth, what would you like? We could probably drop the V, but just in case we need to go back in our records and we didn't remember.
And it's only one letter. That one's pretty quick. Galarian is a mouthful.
Blaziken for Kenneth. Sebastian up next. Celebi. Sounds good. And Damien, what would you like? Alright, so hopefully if you're new to these, this is kind of showing you how it's done. This is pretty much going to be how it goes for all the breaks today. Calyrex, we've got Shadow Rider. Only Calyrex.
Okay.
Aiden up next.
And that was for Damien.
Shuya, for your question, Bari Japan has their own system for what they're going to do for shipping for these streams. So I would ask them once they're live. I think they're just going to keep everything separate, though. I think that was the plan. Empoleon for Eden. And Jordan, what would you like? $107 more. Oh, best of luck, Jude. Going for Mimikyu. Come here. There you are. Christopher, up next, what would you like? Crobat. Oh no, you're sick, Shuya? That's the worst. Hopefully you feel better soon. Dominic, up next.
Also, as a reminder, we are using snake orders, and so since we're poaching the bottom of the list, Paul will be choosing twice. And then we'll be going back up. So if you are near the bottom of the list, get ready to pick twice.
Sarah's turn. What would you like?
Also, you guys are doing fantastic.
Yeah.
I think this is the fastest we've ever blown through a
Yes.
donation break, so this is fantastic.
Thank you so much. Sarah said she got called away and wanted me to pick, so Liepard, sounds good. I did see that comment, so thank you for the reminder, Poke, and for the confirmation. Creepers, up next. Volcanion, there you are. Sounds good.
Alright, so those both 2 picks. Marty, welcome!
Metagross and Tornadus here. Alright, Metagross, Tornadus, Paul. Alright, Creepers, back to you. Oh, sorry, you said Metagross. My bad. Creepers with Metagross.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
This way. And then back to Sarah, so Poke.
Also,
Rattle.
a fun play-along game. Figure out how many times Ghost misspells Pokemon names.
And Dominic, your turn again.
I am typing fast.
Blitzy. Dominic, here we go. And Christopher, what would you like? So we have Blissey for Dominic.
Yep.
We have our Rapid Strike Urshifu. And Jordan, back to you. Tornadus. Davo, 1 year sub-anniversary.
Sigoy! Happy sub-anniversary!
Thanks so much.
Oh, man, we had our anniversary, like several subs had sub-anniversaries. It's a good week.
Berkshire, welcome. Oh, that was
Berkshire, 9 months ago.
Aiden up next. Thank you, Berkshire, for the sub. Alright, well, Muffin Mints, I think you're all done for this one, so good luck with your goblins. Crozma. And Damien, back to you.
Is this a good system, having the names like above the cards so you
Yeah.
can put them easier?
Yeah, that works really
Okay.
well. Blissey. And back to you, Sebastian.
Ah.
Volcanion. Also, Rousey, thank you for the sub.
Half a sub-anniversary. Sigoy!
Someone say sub-anniversary? Yes. Okay. Then Kenneth, back to you.
Also, I think we have it on the rotation picture today. We got those awesome rainbow tag teams for our sub giveaway this month. That'll be on Tuesday the 30th, one of our Evolving Sky streams.
And then Christina, your turn. Oh my goodness, all the subs. Thank you, everybody.
So
Voltigeist. Voltigeist, 5 months now. Greedent. And Judy, back to you. Oh my goodness, so many subs. We started a hype train.
Oh my gosh, it's a hype train.
Ray,
Sigoy.
thank you as well for the sub. 2
The
months.
tier 3 sub getting 5 entries into the sub giveaway.
Oh wow, thank you. Okay, I lost my place. Where are we? Judy?
We're on Judy.
Okay. Welcome, hobbits. Dreadnought. Up in the corner. And then Scott, what would you like?
Ah, that was Champion's Path. I'm like, I haven't pulled a Dreadnought in ages.
So we're down to twin snakes and a cricket. Going for the bug. All right, so we've got a Sandaconda for Brian and a Sandaconda for Riley. That's all we have left.
Party with the bit bombs. Sugoi.
Thank you so much, everyone, for all the subs. Dark Shuya, the gift subs, all the cheers, Berkshire and Marty. You guys are far too kind. Thank you so much. Whew, okay, now I catch my breath. All right, that concludes our first V's only break. So I feel like once you've seen it happen once, it's pretty easy to understand. We're just going to be doing that over and over again, but with different cards each time. Christine with more gift subs. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, if you've received a gift sub, you are also entered into the sub giveaway. So big thank you to Christine. What's our next giveaway? So you do stuff.
Oh, where's my schedule? I got too many windows open. Hold on.
I know.
Here we go. We've got a GX, EX, and V's number 1 up next.
Find that. I really should put these in order, but that would imply too much organizational skill. I see GXs. Is that the same?
Yeah. I just shorthanded it.
Okay.
And the subs keep rolling in. Alright, so once again, there's our schedule up on the right-hand side.
Dracoid!
Also with the gift subs. It's gonna be a fierce sub giveaway competition this month. Also note that Bari Bari Japan has a sub giveaway prize as well. So everyone who's getting that sub gets entered into both giveaways automatically.
What is the giveaway on their side?
There is that, like that Pikachu drawing
the special
card.
artist Pikachu. Yes.
Yes. Alright, well, while these subs keep rolling in, I'm going to start setting up our next draft.
We got Shuya gifting the sub.
Okay, so this one, I said GXs, EXs, and Vs. It also has things like Reverse Hollow Energies and Break cards. There's just no way to name it cohesively. So, it's kind of the grab bag of...
The potpourri.
Sure. There's a lot of Hidden Fates GXs in this one as well.
Shading enemy with the bits.
You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Level 3 complete. Whoa. Whoa, we went crazy.
The Rivas gifted their first sub. Woohoo! Sugoi. You as well. Am I pronouncing that right? I feel like there's a different way to pronounce that.
I think I've said Rivis.
Rivis?
But feel free to correct us.
Yes, do let us know. I am terrible at pronunciation, so we'll always accept help.
Oh, fewer cards this time. I was like, wait a second. No! No more Guess Who. Stop that.
Welcome to the official Pokemon Bari Bari branded Guess Who game.
No! Gravity. You and I need to have a talk.
Dracoid with the bits.
Stop! Please stay. Please? Okay.
King with the bit bomb as well. I'm going to just drop that link in there. Going to be reminding you guys that we do have Evolving Skies pre-orders up on the shop for breaks today, and personals will be available tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so just know that it's 1 card per pick. So sometimes in the past we've combined break cards and stuff, but it's just 1 card per pick since you are getting 2 picks if you get into this one.
Yep.
This is Aggron EX in the back here. This is Shiny Mega Steelix EX in the back. This is a Hollow Metal Energy. Our break cards, this is Machamp. And the far one here, this is Golduck. Alright, that being said, if you are interested in these cards, I'm about to open the rally. Good luck. So this will have 10 people this time. So a little bit smaller break. Alright, have at it.
And once again, some people might get into every single break this stream, some people might not get into any. The bot is the one that randomly determines it, so best of luck to you all. You are more than welcome to try and enter every single one, though.
Alright, I was covering up the pack counter because it does not apply to this stream, but it's cutting off our words for the rally, so we're going to open that back up. Ignore the pack counter, it does not count for anything today. Alright, looks like we're slowing down on our join commands. I will probably close it up here soon, so last call. Oh, we'll keep going, that's fine.
Call hype.
I think we blew that pack goal out of the water. Unfortunately, the pack goal and the now opening section are connected. So
Yeah, it's all one big thing,
Yeah.
so you can't take parts
And
of
also
it off.
the currently rallying section, it's all the same thing. So if I try to hide the pack opened, it cuts off the currently rallying. I don't know. It's a mess. Alright, I'm gonna close the rally. So last chance for this one. Here we go.
Alright, so if your name is going to be on this list of 10 names that the bot will print out, then you follow the link the bot gives and find your spot. If you do not see your name,
Might
I
wanna
will make
copy
a copy
that.
of that. Yep.
Morticia, thank you for all the gift subs.
Sugoi! Oh my gosh, we are almost at level 5 on the hype trade. That's insane. Alright, there are those names again. But yeah, if you don't see any names, refresh the page. Only grab a spot with your username.
Evolving Skies breaks will be open next week starting Thursday.
Yep. Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern is our first Evolving Skies openings. Personals will be open up on the shop tomorrow. Alright, this is now 10 spots. Number 3.
Oh my goodness, this hype train just keeps going. You guys are the greatest.
Okay. I love the dabbing Gengars that go across the screen on the
It's
hype train.
perfect. Nothing more perfect. Alright, so again, this break that we're currently on here, I didn't timestamp it, I should do that.
Alright, we got 7 people in so far. Do let us know if you have any issues or, anything like that. I'm more than happy to help you out and, explain how to do things.
Gotta manually refresh our top bar. There we
Again,
go.
only if your name was on that list, you go in and check out those slots. We have plenty more giveaways today, so if you did not get in today, or not get into this one, there's more chances.
Also, thanks for the cheers, guys!
And Wraith with another gift sub, or for their first gift sub, so go on.
This is crazy! Pikachu's gonna be exhausted after all this dancing.
Yeah, I think you got plenty of energy. But yeah, so if anyone who has received a gift sub from this massive gift subbing spree, you are entered into the viewer giveaway on both sides of the channel, so 2 viewer giveaways. And those will be done on the 31st. Alright, it looks like we are just 1 spot away. Marty with even more bits. Ahoy! Alright, do let us know if you have any issues. Infected Egg Roll, you are spot number 9. And once again, spots don't matter in order of picking. We're going to be re-randomizing afterwards, so. Spot number 1 might be first pick, spot number 1 might be 10th pick. You never know.
Berkshire, should I test my luck for you to pull me that Dragonite next week? I have 13 boxes of Evil Skies coming, but I have Pokemon addiction. I'm gonna have to leave that one up to you, but if you want to, I am all on board. I would love to pull that Dragonite for you. Mostly because I really, really want to see it because it's cute. Are we talking about the alt art one? Because I love it.
Alright, column F. We've got all our participants.
Alright, so that was our last one. Scooch, 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 scooch.
Alright, I will get labels printed. So this is once again everyone getting 2 picks. We're going to do snake order, so 1st to 10th after the randomization, and then we're going to go 10th to 1st. So make sure to stay around. Make sure, once again, to have a couple picks ready just in case somebody right before you snags your top pick.
Alright, good luck randomizing 3 times. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3 times. Carrie taking our first pick.
So going. 196. Can you guess this number and why it's important?
Alright, Carrie, whenever you're ready, let me know what you'd like.
Total number of Espeons in your collection.
Going for Altaria EX. There we go. Kind of mid back. Perfect. Sebastian going for the Metal Energy Reverse Hollow. And Christina up next. We framed the cards in the back now. That looks cool. Steelix. I got Mega Steelix in the back. Sounds good. Jordan, what would you like? It's Espeon's Dex number. Nice.
Ah! Man, I used to know, like, the first 150, I used to have them memorized. Because I had one of those posters that had all 151.
Oh, that's cool.
It was on my wall, so I just, like, passively memorized it every time I looked at it. No longer have such skill.
Alright, Free, your turn. What would you like?
Ignore my mumbling, I'm just sorting name tags so that way we can get your cards into the right drawers.
You know, I'm gonna put those break cards in front because they're harder to see, so we'll swap
They are very
a
shiny.
couple of these.
Hype train complete!
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. There you go. Hopefully that's easier to see.
What? Doggo choo-choos. That's awesome.
Yes, choo choo.
Alright. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Let's see. Maybe we'll give him a tag.
Yep. Good idea.
Free, are you still here?
It is your choice. There's a lot of options too, so.
Welcome, K Grinder.
Aggron.
That was a sweet looking card. Alright, up next, Matthew. Executor. Our secret rare here. And Scott, your turn.
Also welcome, K Grinder.
The gold upbreak. So shiny. No worries, Free. I'm like, you know what's up. I'm sure if you're gone, it's for a very good reason. Paul, back to you.
Aww. And as soon as I went from elementary school to junior high, like Pokemon was no longer cool. And then once I hit college, like Pokemon was the coolest again. It was. I know the challenge. Challenge is remember which ones you don't have. Yep.
Hey, Twilight, thank you for the follow. Primarina, where'd you go? I'll put you in the back.
GX?
Yes. Kelsey, your turn.
Oh my gosh, I actually spelled it right. I was not expecting that.
Points for Ghost.
And like people are literally typing in chat. I don't know why I just don't look at how they're spelling it.
We got Starmie for Kelsey.
Break.
And GX. And John, your turn. Starmie GX.
Okay. I'm getting a little colorful pinwheel going on here.
it doesn't go away in a minute, we might have to reset Chrome. Okay, sorry. We had John. Did I miss
Oh,
you?
there it goes.
Raichu. There we go.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, we have 2 Raichus. I didn't notice that. We have 2 Raichus.
How do I kill Chrome and restart?
Hover over the bottom bar. Right click on Chrome. 2-finger tap.
Yeah.
Just tap it. Don't actually click it. The touchpad. Okay. Please hold while we do some computering. Okay, it's not responding there. That's a problem. Oh, no. You hit delete. Oh shoot, I hope we don't just have to hard restart it.
Just hold the power button.
Pretty much. Sorry about
Alright,
that.
we can
Gross.
keep going and I can just catch back up
Okay,
afterwards.
I'll
so.
record. You've got labels, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the laptop was being uncooperative. Okay, where do we live? We had Kelsey with
Starmie. That was the one I was typing.
Starmie GX. We had John with Raichu GX. And Nicholas, 2 picks for you. What would you like? Tapu Koko and Wyvern. Tapu Wyvern.
Rooster Guardian and Batman.
John, you have another pick. GX Coco? V. Oh.
Oh, there's 2
Oh,
Cocos.
sorry. Oh, we'll swap that back out. Okay, so V back on the board. GX claimed. And we'll fix that.
There's not too many cards that have GXs and Vs.
Pincer. Pincer for John. Only 1 pincer. Okay. Now I gotta check. Kelsey, back to you. Got another. Stop with the dominoes. It's gonna happen all night. Raichu.
I got it.
Oh, we back online?
Yeah, it was a real fast restart, which is uncharacteristic.
Alright, Paul, what would you like? Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at 100% power. I just decided the internet wanted to have errors.
Alright, well, it is getting older, to be honest. Machamp break. And Scott, your turn. Going for the Wigglytuff GX. And let's see, back to Matthew. Gyarados GX. And back to you, Free. Rejected Tapu. Tapu has a home. Christina, your turn again. Onyx GX. And Sebastian. Tornadus V. And Carrie getting the Sandaconda V for our last one.
Alright. What is our next break?
Hollows and Reverses, number 1.
Alright.
Okay, so this Hollows and Reverses break is going to work slightly differently. We're still going to do the rally like normal, so everything on your end is the same, but it's not a draft. So we won't be picking which cards you receive, it's all random. So as you can see over here on the side, we'll have 20 people in this break. I guess it's a break. But every person will receive 5 rares and 10 commons or uncommons. So you'll receive a total of 15 cards if you're in this break, but because there's just so many cards, we can't choose. It would take an hour or more. So you will receive 5 random rares that are hollow and 10 random commons or uncommons that are reverse hollow.
Yep. Hopefully there will be no duplicates, but I can no longer guarantee it because there are so many hollows and reverses in these breaks.
Alright, so if you are interested in hollows and reverses, I'm about to open up that start command. Just give me 1 second here. And there we go. Again, this is only hollows and reverses, so if you're not interested, maybe sit this one out. But if you are, have at it.
You got some fun stuff in these. Like these are from like all kinds of different sets.
Also, one thing to note, since it is totally random, it is possible you could get a dupe. We've tried to avoid it, but just please be patient if you end up with a duplicate.
Yeah. Oh, also, should you wish to do any trading with any of the cards you receive in the donation stream, please do it via the trade form, not chat, because
Got a lot to keep track of right now.
Yep.
And we'll probably lose your request in the crazy chatness. Alright, anybody else wanted to grab a join spot? If you're just joining us on the stream and you are interested in free hollows and reverse hollows, type command join. That's what we are doing right now. Alright, I think we're slowing down, so last call for anybody hollows and reverse hollows. Alright, give it just a second to pick our winners. Takes a minute to think about it for the bot. There we go. Alright, if you see your name, click on that link, head over to the shop. Check out with the spot that has your Twitch name. Find your Twitch name in that drop down. Check out, and once everyone has checked out, we'll get going and show you which cards you're receiving. Oh, we got a lot of new names in this one. We had some repeats last time, but we got some fresh eyes going this time.
Yep. Once again, a reminder, all cards in today's donation stream are free. Shipping is not, so you will eventually have to purchase the Send My Stuff and do shipping. Actually, do you want to... I don't want to make you explain shipping again, but...
Yeah, we've got a minute. Well, we've got 20 people that need to claim spots, so we've got a second.
Yep.
Alright. If you're new to our stream, or if you just need a reminder about how we do shipping, listen up. Okay, where does my spiel start? By default, we hold all of your cards with us until you let us know that you're ready to have everything shipped all at once. So you can hold for a week, several months. It's totally up to you, all the way up to 1 year. But whenever you are ready to have everything shipped all at once, there's an item on the shop called Send My Stuff. That is both our shipping fee and our shipping request. It's a flat $5 rate, regardless of how much you're sending if you live in the United States. And it is a $10 rate for anywhere outside of the United States. And we can send you a package up to 4 pounds for that $10. If your package happens to go over that 4 pounds, we'll send you a message, and we will need another shipping fee from you. But it's really hard to reach 4 pounds. It's about 1,000 cards. That's always where I forget the spiel. We do shipping once a week. It's usually over the weekend. We package up on Friday and we ship out on Monday. So the cutoff time for shipping is Friday at noon Eastern. How much for a personal delivery? $2 million. That should cover my plane ticket pretty much anywhere. But yeah, so do take note of that cutoff time if you want your stuff sent out the following Monday. But one shipping fee, like Send My Stuff, will cover everything up until you receive your tracking number. So if you purchase the shipping and then we have another stream and you purchase some more cards or something, that will still be covered up until you get that tracking number email. That's when it resets.
Yep, because that means your box is already completely packed, so we can't add more to it.
How about a $2 and a king-size Snickers? 2 million. I said 2 million. You forgot a few zeros. But I will also take a Snickers with that 2 million, yes. How are we doing on spots? I don't have that on my screen.
This is number 52.
Can you order curbside pickup?
I have 18 spots. We are missing spot number 3 and spot number 16. If you want to figure out who those are, since I have to organize cards.
Oops. Should probably not put that in the same window. Okay, so Elite Alpha and InnoSkin. If you guys want to grab your spots on the store, you guys are the ones that are missing. If you have any troubles, have any questions, let us know. TTV, Elite Alpha, and InnoSkin. In-house Ken? I'm not sure.
In-house Ken.
Sorry. If you need that link or where to go, I just dropped that Pokemon Bari Bari, that link in chat. That's where you go. Oh no, PayPal's glitching. Shoot. No worries. Just want to make sure you're still here. That's what matters. Oh no, hurricane warning. Shoot. Getting a bit worried as we don't get those in New England.
Yeah, it was like the first landfall in like 13 years or something in New England and stuff, so do be safe. I unfortunately do not know anything about hurricane like preparedness and stuff, as it's very rare that it gets all the way to Utah and Wyoming, but yeah, do please be safe.
Alright, so we're just down to Elite Alpha now. TTV Elite Alpha. Let us know if you're having any problems. But you do need to claim your spot through our shop. I'm exercising my right to split custody with Typhlosion. I don't know if your rights cover that.
Alright, well, that took a little bit longer to sort than I thought. But
Elite Alpha, if we don't hear from you soon, we're probably just going to have to skip you. We do have to keep moving today. Let me know if you're having any troubles. If we don't hear from you, we will just skip your spot. I apologize, but we do need you to check out on the shop with your spot. Ah, Creeper's good call. I keep forgetting. So we are on this one.
Yep, and any cards for any spots that do not go claim today, we'll just put those in the next donation break. So cards aren't going anywhere, they're just hanging out for a little longer.
do know I have the right to remain silent, or so they tell me. Are you getting arrested, Shun?
In 2020, 2011. Okay, it's Word doing it.
Oh yeah, Word. You have to like quit twice and tell it no. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's like broken.
It needs to be repaired. They have an issue where sometimes a template gets corrupted, and yeah.
Okay, let's see. One more refresh. See if we've heard from Elite Alpha. All right, I'm so sorry, Elite Alpha, but we've got to skip you. We've got to keep moving. So, okay, Ghost, how do we want to handle this on the shop? Because technically the break is not full.
Oh,
Or can we just manually in the back put it to 0?
yes. Let me go and put that to 0. It's 15 spot or 20 spot or 20 spot?
This was a 20. Last time in 2011, we had a heavy tropical storm system here take a year plus to open some places due to the flooding. Whoa. That's intense. Hopefully, everyone stays safe. Groot, I'm starting to question my choice of purchasing Wolfenstein 2 for the Switch. I have never played it. I really couldn't comment one way or the other.
Page? Oh. Okay, how do I... Now the page is going unresponsive when I try to print that many labels at once.
Ooh.
I think it might have something to do with Word messing with things.
Okay, you can quit Word, so...
It does not respond to that quick, so I need to know how to kill it.
Task Manager for Mac. Does anybody remember the shortcut for the Task Manager on Mac?
If I just do task.
Thinking of possible flooding? Are PSA slabs waterproof? Oh dear. I hope so. I don't have any. Control Shift Escape is the Task Manager. Thank you, Wraith. Oh, Command Alt Escape. Let's try that.
Command Alt Escape. There we go. Goodbye Word. Force
Thank you,
quit.
Shade Academy.
Okay, now let's see if that, because I think it was probably trying to take control of the printer or something, or it's like, I can't load this printer driver, and it's like, you're not supposed to, go away.
Yeah, sorry, we use both a PC and a Mac. We use a PC for our streaming computer, and then Ghost is working off of a laptop that's a Mac. So, sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize the laptop was going to give us grief, but at least we're not giving Ginkgo a headache. That's progress. Yet. Knock on wood.
I'm wondering if this might need to involve him. My apologies this is taking so long. Alright, what I'm going to try to do to just reopen the page entirely. I need to copy it into the sheet for you so that way you can at least move forward and I can deal with labels if...
Okay. At the very least, we could just write their names on papers and print labels later? I don't know. Because we know which break it is.
Yeah.
But hopefully we won't have to do that. Our goal today was to go quick so that we can let Ashley and Ginkgo go live as early as possible. But, you know...
I mean, thanks to all of you guys, like, having your choices picked real soon, or real quick, like, we are in good shape.
Yep. So,
okay.
Irony at its finest here. Has Ghost ever tried it? I've only seen the trailer for the game, so I don't know. But it is scary, as it's based around World War II, with the Germans winning the war against the Allies.
Oh, the Wolfenstein games? They are very well-produced games. Some good old-fashioned Nazi-killing fun.
Oh boy.
Okay,
like
it is in the sheet, so we
cool.
can just move along with those, and then these will just go back into the donation break. For
Alright.
next time.
I'm so sorry, Elite Alpha. We did have to skip you because we haven't heard from you. So, we will have 19 people in this holo break. We're not going to randomize because the cards are already randomized.
Yep.
So, Brian, let's start with you.
Okay, so you're doing one as closest to you. Okay.
Yes. Alright, so this is for Brian. Oh, wow, that focus is fun. Ooh, come back to me. Come on. Aha, victory. Alright, Brian K. So you've got the commons and uncommons first, and our rares, I'm assuming, are in the back. Here they are. Rares can also be reverse hollows. We're just breaking them down by rares or commons and uncommons. Alright, so that is Brian. Up next, Cody. Cody, these are for you. Is this fast? That's faster, yep. My camera's at a weird angle for the staircase, but we'll make it work. Alright, that pile was for Cody.
You just restart real quick because it doesn't detect any printers.
Ah, goodness. Laptop, behave. This is for Steven. You know, I'm going to highlight you so I don't forget where we're at. Steven M. Here we go. Alright, those were for Steven. Next up for Judy. Judy, we have Big Bug. That's for Judy. So we just go like this?
Yep.
Does that work?
That'll work.
Okay. Next round is for Carrie. Here we go, Carrie. These are Carrie's cards. And then we have Michael. Here you go, Michael. Alright, next round is for Tristan. For you, Tristan. I do believe we have a lot of battle styles in Chilling Reign, but we have a bit of variety also mixed in there as well.
Yep. We've seen some evolutions and a whole bunch of other sets as well.
Alright, Max, your turn next. And those are for Max. Next up, Dominic. These ones are for you. Gengar.
Licking the stairs.
Oh yeah. Doing his thing. Alright, Dominic's cards there. Next round is for Parker. Parker, these are for you. Alright, just a reminder to everybody that the cards are free, but shipping is not free. Do remember that eventually, at some point, you will need to do the shipping to receive them. Yay! The laptop lives. Alright, Yerim, up next. These are for you. Here we go. And our next round is for Kevin. Kevin, what do we got? Hey, Shadow Mist, how do these donation streams work? Well, if you hang on just a second, we will explain the whole routine once we're up with our next round. We're in the middle of a donation break right now, and as soon as we start the next one, you'll have a chance to get in if you want some free cards. Is it Duke? My apologies if I'm saying your name wrong, but these are for you. Here we go. And next round for Pharrell.
Also, a reminder, we do have our Evolving Skies Breaks pre-orders up on the shop. Exclamation point Evolving will get you a link that shows all of the different items that have Evolving Skies stuff in them. And as new things like Personals tomorrow come online, they will show up in that same link.
Alright, Kenneth, these are yours.
It's a nice centralized place. You can get all your Evolving Skies, packs, and promos, etc.
Next up, Parminder. These are for you.
Oh god. No. Printer, no.
Is he eating things?
Yeah. Oh, it. No, don't go back in. Oh boy. Well, so much for that. Alright.
Printer song, please. Agreed. We've tried to
It was my fault. I tried tearing the label off before he'd fully printed it.
Anton, these are for you.
Now I have to do some printer surgery.
Alright, Anton's round. We've got 2 left. Christopher, these ones are for you. Does Printer Son have googly eyes? No, I keep forgetting to put them on there. It'd be great. I think we need to give him like googly eyes, but like with angry eyebrows. Alright, those were Christopher's. And our last round here for David.
Certainly fit for days like today.
Alright. So that is everyone in our Hollows and Reverses break number 1. All of our Hollows and Reverses breaks, so number 2 and number 3 are going to work the exact same. And our other breaks, we'll be having drafts, but for the Hollows and Reverses, this is the system that we use. So, that's the plan.
Alright, what is our next break?
Oh, wrong tab. This tab. Next break is VMAXs.
VMAX. There you go. I'm gonna grab some pliers.
Did it not spit it back out with the button?
So it's wrapped itself around because it spit it back out and then it started refeeding it back in.
Oh dear. You could steal the other printer. We have two. Alright, well. I'm going to start setting up our VMAXs on the shelf. That usually takes me a minute or two. Wishing all the best luck to Ghost with the printer
We
wrangling.
don't have to do that, but let's take a look at that.
Alright, so once again, this break is only going to have VMAXs. So if you don't like VMAXs, maybe sit this one out and let someone who does enjoy VMAXs be a part of this break. But hey, if you're looking for those VMAXs, feel free to jump in when that rally starts. Colin, watch out, there's a ghost in the room with you. It's okay, we're buddies. Okay, Alright, for the sake of space, I'm gonna stack our duplicates on top of each other. It's gonna be a little harder to tell when we have duplicates, but I think it'll be okay.
This one is going to take some time.
Sorry, I will adjust the view and the lighting as I've wrapped up here. Kubo and Corbin. Okay. Okay, so the VMAXs are coming out a little bit dark. Hopefully you can see it. Victini is from Battle Styles, I believe. So quick review. We have Single Striker Shifu, Rapid Striker Shifu, Tapu Koko, Crobat, Caesar VMAX, Galarian Darmanitan, Colossal, Delmize VMAX here, Tornadus, Blaziken, Flapple, and then the ones in front are pretty easy to see. Okay, so in this break, not everyone's gonna get 2. So there are 15 people and 25 cards. So some of you will get 2 if you're lower on the list, but those of you with the first picks probably only getting 1. So be aware.
Emergency printer transplant.
Yay. Okay. Am I okay to run the rally?
Oh yeah, you can outrun the rally. I
Okay.
will catch up on everything.
Alright, we do have duplicates of some of them, like Corviknight, Delmize. You will see the duplicates as they're revealed. But okay, I am going to open the rally. 15 people here. Alright, good luck, guys. Alright, so if you want in on the VMAX break, this is a Giraffe once again. Make sure to type command join in chat right now. The rally is open for the VMAX draft. Alright, looks like we're slowing down. So let's see, last call. Anybody else want to join the VMAX free donation draft here? The cards are free, shipping is not. Okay, I am going to end the did that just do? No, no, no. There we go. I am going to end the rally. Let's see who our winners are. There we go. There's our list. If your name is on that list, once again, click that link at the bottom of the list. It'll take you to the shop. Go to the drop down, find your Twitch name, check out with that spot. It will be free. It's not going to ask you for any money.
Yep, remember if you load onto that page and you do not see usernames, just refresh the page and wait a little bit. It sometimes takes a little while to have the spots with the names on them appear. Please purchase only the spot with your name. If your name was not on that list, please do not purchase any slots.
Alright, so we're just going to give all of our winners a few minutes to grab their spots on the shop, and then we'll get going with the draft. If you're having a hard time seeing any of our cards on the staircase, let me know and I can clarify. Can I read the cards one more time? Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, the VMAXs are a little tricky, especially with the top loader glare. Alright, I feel like the front row is pretty good. It's Flapple over here. Next row, Colossal. This is Delmise, Tornadus, Blaziken. This far one is, oh, just kidding. I have a duplicate. This is another Flapple.
How many spots are in this one?
15.
Okay.
Okay, so Colossal, Delmise, Tornadus, Blaziken. This is Single Striker Shifu. Next up above him is a Rapid Striker Shifu. Got Tapu Koko in the back, Crobat, Caesar, and Galarian Darmanitan. Always the VMAXs, you know, the golds, the rainbows, those ones are pretty easy, but
They got a lot going on in the background of the VMAX. They're very shiny.
this is the best user experience I've found. Best week ever since I have found you. Been lucky enough to win a 10 packs during the week. Thank you both. Oh wow!
Sick boy.
That is awesome. Huge thanks to Ginkgo from Barberry Japan for working with the bot and allowing us to do all these breaks and things like this in chat.
If you have the link again, number 14 is the only one we are missing. So
We do have a link. Alright, so if you have yet to claim your spot, make sure to follow that link.
yep, only claim the spot if your name is the name on the link or on the spot. You have the list of winners.
So we are looking for Lightblade 28. Lightblade, if you want to grab your spot on the shop, then we can get going. Hey Ginkgo in belly rubs.
I feel like there might be other objections to that, mainly from Ashley, you know. Maybe Ginkgo themselves. Oh, and we have all 15.
Awesome! Thank you so much.
Sheet so you can get going. Oh, what sheet is it? Donation breaks. Column N.
Timestamp. Oh,
Good
once
call,
again,
good call.
Once again, this is Creepers. Creepers is on top of this. There's Delmise from Shining Fates. Let me check. Yes, we have 2 copies, both from Shining Fates. Okay, let's see. So, column N. Column N, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so this one we are going to randomize 3 times since it is a draft. So good luck. Randomizing once, twice, and 3 times. Dominic taking our first pick. So, Dominic, whenever you're ready, let us know what you would like. Adventures of Colin, Forgotten Stamps of Time. Truth. Alright, starting off with our Caesar VMAX. Next up, Parker. Oh no, is that what you were hunting? Shoot, you got sniped. Do you have a second pick?
Yep, just a reminder to everyone, make sure you have a couple different picks, just in case that ends up happening.
Rapid Strike, Urshifu for Parker. And Zach up next.
We have a lot of great minds in chat, and a lot of you think alike.
Blaziken. We do have 2 copies of Blaziken, so 1 down. Paul, back to you.
Sorry, I am taken.
Aww. Victory? Victini? I'm assuming. Victini. Ryan up next. I will fight you, Shuya. As far as I recall, you are taken as well. The Bluebird. Cramorant? I think so. Steven. Steven up next.
Making sure the printer is fully done printing before trying to take its labels. It is very possessive.
Single Striker Shifu for Steven, and then Sebastian.
Kind of like a dog when you try to take like the ball from it. It's like, I'm gonna eat the ball then.
Tornadus for Sebastian. And Antoine, what would you like? Blaziken. You're right, I suppose. Mumble's why is she always right? Because I'm awesome, that's why.
Agreed.
Cody, what would you like? Sandaconda VMAX, we got our snake cake. It'll always be snake cake to me. Martisha up next. Welcome, Clyde Frog. Second row, second from the right. So, Delmice. Snake cake? Oh, so if you turn Sandaconda VMAX upside down, he looks like a multi-layered cake. Let's see. Steven. Oh, you're both Steven M. Steven McCann. Up next. Sorry, I didn't even realize that. Steven with a V. Delmice. And Nicholas up next. Flapple VMAX. We got like 3 Flapples, so if you want a Flapple, we got a Flapple for you. And let's see, Brian, your turn next. You guys have the same initials too? That's crazy! Your sweet and sour chili? Oh, sorry, Tornadus for Brian?
Sweet and sour child.
Child?
The apple.
Oh! Okay. Christopher, you are up next. Tornadus Alt Art is one of the sickest alt arts. Underrated card.
Definitely one we don't pull nearly enough.
That's true. We have not pulled it in quite a while.
We haven't had bad luck pulling the birds alts, so I mean, can't complain, but...
Going for the Colossal. Melissa, we have 2 picks for you. Since you've got 2 picks, we have 4 Flapples. Wow. If you would like dupes, those are the options at the moment.
Well, Chad's about to get real angry real fast.
Roland just stirring the pot. Apple and Snowman. Flapple and Darmanitan. And Christopher, back to you. Well, I am a chef, so he's a professional pot stirrer. There we go. Shade Academy coming in here ready to fight. Tapu Koko. Oh, we have 2 Tapu Kokos as well. Didn't even notice. So that was Christopher. Okay. Brian, back to you. If we can brighten this up at all. A little bit. The bat. We got Crobat, VMAX. And Nicholas, what would you like? You can have another apple, definitely. Steven with a B, back to you. It's the best I got, guys. You got the same initials. Taco Arms, Tapu Koko. And then Marticia's turn. We've got Corviknight, Tornadus, and Flapple left. Going for the Tornadus. Sounds good. Cody, back to you. Corviknight. And Antoine, what would you like?
Yeah, can I spell VMAX correctly once?
Also taking a Corviknight. And Sebastian.
Thank you, phone. Remind me to put you back on silence.
Taking our last Corviknight as well for Sebastian, and then Steven getting the Flapple VMAX. Alright, that wraps up our VMAX break.
Alright, what is our next break?
Next up, Full Arts. Ooh, this will be exciting.
Full Arts.
Alright, so these are probably our best breaks coming up, the Full Arts and the big hits. I imagine there will be more competition for these.
Yep, best of luck to everyone.
But I will put the cards up on the staircase first, so you can decide whether or not you want to try for it. Alright, come here, staircase. My arms aren't that long.
Once again, you are more than welcome to participate in every one of these breaks. But you have to be randomly selected and lucky to have the bot add you in. But feel free to join on all of them.
Hopefully we can put you all on the stairs. So this one has 15 people and 21 total cards, so some of you will be getting 2 picks, but not everyone. We have 3 Alchemy Bees. Stay, please. Stay, please.
You know, sometimes you just want to have that whole tub of frosting.
No, we're just gonna fully stack you together. Maybe we can get more on our stairs.
Also, a reminder as far as our stream schedule coming up. After this donation stream, Ashley and Ginkgo will be doing a shorter stream, opening Japanese packs. Tomorrow, they'll be doing a normal-ish stream.
You know, I would move some of these trainers to the back because we have some EXs that are a little bit harder to see.
Also, I believe Ashley and Ginkgo will be starting at the USA usual start time, so 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Yes, we
So-
are starting earlier.
So do note that is not the normal Japanese start time. Then we will also be streaming Tuesday, and then our big set release starts on Thursday. You can do exclamation point schedule to have all the schedule details and when everything is coming shown.
Alright, it's not perfect. The top loaders do give us lots of glare, but hopefully we can work through it.
Yep. Feel free to ask about anything if you are uncertain what it is.
Alright, so once again, a total of 15 people will get in, and some of you will have 2 picks. Those at the top of the list with like first choices will only be getting 1, and those of you towards the bottom will be getting 2 hits. Alright, so let's start our rally. 3:15. Wishing everyone the Oh, sorry, I think I spelled it wrong. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Good practice, everyone. Good practice.
Yep, I did a double T. I spelled it wrong. Alright, everybody stop joining for just a second. I'm gonna wait for it to slow down so we can start all over. Colin, oops. Typos.
Ready, set, gerbil. You never did that as a kid, where you like come up with a random word, and then anyone who like stepped over the line would have to like take a step back. That was fun.
Okay. We're gonna try it again. I have double checked my spelling. Here we go. There we go. That was successful.
All
Now
right.
I go crazy.
Once again, reminder, all these cards today are free thanks to our generous donators. Shipping is not free, so you will eventually have to do a send my stuff request. But you don't have to do one this weekend. You can keep accumulating more cards in your personal storage drawer with us and do a send my stuff whenever you're ready. Also a reminder, Evolving Skies pre-orders for the breaks up on the store today, and the personals will be up on the store tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you are looking for Evolving Skies, that's how you get it. We'll start opening those on Thursday.
I'm excited. Finally, the EVs are coming to English.
Yes.
Alright, looks like there is quite a bit of competition for this one. That's true, Frozeboat. Most of the evolutions are coming to English. Grumble, grumble. Some of our alt arts got cut, but oh well. I'll take what I can get. Okay, I think we are... I could copy and paste. I just, I thought better of myself. I thought I could spell 15, but we have learned new things today. Like, that's not always true. Alright, we still have some join commands coming in, so once those slow down, we will end the rally. Did I timestamp this one? I did not. I will timestamp that while we are waiting on our rally to fill.
Good call.
Okay, I think we've slowed down enough to end the rally, so last call if you want to be considered for the full art break. Last call, command join. Is the plush giveaway for the Typhlosion ×2? Typhlosion is not on the giveaway list today. Alright, well, congratulations if you see your name there. You got in.
Get a copy on that so I can repaste that if needed. Just follow that link if your name was on that list and check out with the spot with your name. If you don't see names, refresh the page and wait a minute. The names sometimes do take a minute to pop up. Only grab the spot with your name. We will be re-randomizing, so just because you got spot 1 on the bot list does not mean you will be picking first. So all spots have an equal chance of being first.
I will say for the plush giveaway, these plushies have been seen on our stream before, but it has been a very long time. So. It is not Snorlax. Snorlax was claimed.
He was so soft, though.
Oh my gosh, yes. Snorlax and Snom, both.
Right, this is a 15 spotter?
Yes.
Okay.
I love how we just see Darmanitan's like, fro. And that's it.
You know it's him, though.
Yep, he's very unique.
It is not a Build-A-Bear Espeon. We were like, Shuya already has a Build-A-Bear Espeon, so no need to, have a second one.
Groot trying to steal Shuya's spot.
Also, once again, Discord is a link to our Discord. Great place if you have picked up some cards in today's donation stream and you're looking for trade and stuff like that. Great place to get trades going.
Yep, if you're new to us, we are more than happy to offer trades for cards that we are still holding for you. So if you and another viewer have cards here with us and want to trade, we have a trade form that you can fill out and get those swapped before they get shipped out.
Alright, we got 13 out of 15, so I'm going to repaste the link. Once again, only if your name is on that list you need to check out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can go check and see who's left.
So we're
got
looking for
Rich and Roland.
Yep. I know you guys are new here, so let us know if you're having any trouble checking out. We got Rich coming in, so we're good.
Perfect. I'm pretty sure Roland knows the spiel,
Yep.
so probably just taking some time.
There we are. Alright, this will be in...
Be kind to Roland, he just joined the stream today. We need to command Roland's new.
Column R.
Alright, we are good to go now. Me and my 75 billion windows open up on the back end. Let me find the right one. Scooch, scooch. Alright, well this is going to be a fun draft. Best of luck. I hope you get a good spot, my friends. Randomizing 3 times. Randomizing 1, 2, and 3 times. So Brianna taking our first pick. Oh, we had a question. I registered on the website, but I don't know where to add my Twitch stream name. Will it make problems for me to pay my shipping?
Absolutely not.
Nope, you're all good.
Yeah, we organize everything by whatever name shows up on the account name.
Yeah, so whenever you went in to type in your name, if you did not create an account, it'll probably just use the name you put in for your billing information. If you do create an account on the shop, then it'll ask you to create a name when you create your account, and it'll just use that one if you have an account.
Yep. And on the USA side, if you ever do feel uncomfortable having your actual name shown on screen, we can change it to usernames and things like that on our end.
Yes.
Probably not during today's stream, but you can always message us, !contact, get you our email, and we can get that fixed up for you.
Yes. We do ask that you refrain from changing your name on the Japan side. It does complicate their shipping process since it's different from ours.
Yep.
So, USA only. Alright, sorry. Brianna, whenever you're ready, let us know what you would like for your card. Pokekid! Alright. This one's so cute.
I'm just gonna
This
drop
card
the
has
full
been
art
out
of everything.
forever, and I'm still not over it.
It's adorable. I really hope they make like a second one where it's the Pikachu version.
Richard, up next. What would you like?
You know, for me to have less Eevee,
Oh,
but
please,
you know.
yes. I need the Pikachu onesie as well.
Or maybe like one of those Pokefan families where the entire family's in different costumes. They
do have Pokefans, but...
Yeah. It's just been a while since we've had a full art of them.
That's true. They can always come back. Pokemon costumes, I am here for that.
No more Pikachu. I mean, you make a good argument there, but...
No worries, Rich. So it's your turn, I believe, if you're Richard.
Yep, you have your selection of everything on the board.
Whichever card you want, let me know.
And if you're trying to tell what a card is, let us know. Like, you can give us, like, the row and the number in the row, and then we can,
We can clarify.
Yep.
Oh,
Lots
hey.
of choices.
We had a pre-order Evolving Skies break, Phil.
Sick.
So that's awesome. Look forward to that on Thursday.
Yep. We have quite a few copies of it, so if you are still looking to get into that one, it will have new ones going up on the store until we kind of fill up to what we think we can have opened in the first 3 days. We will have additional breaks and stuff. I kind of just put up what we thought Thursday, Friday, and Saturday would cover. So
Okay, third row. I'm assuming starting at the bottom. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this one, Alcremie. If that is incorrect, let me know.
also, is that the one you wanted to select, or were you just curious what that one was? Probably
Oh,
should get
yeah.
some clarifying on that as well.
From the top. Okay, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lipard V. This is kind of a unique system, so no worries if you have questions or clarifications. We're more than happy to help.
Mm-hmm.
What are wish lists? Wish lists are a type of random type break. I think we're going Lipard. Sounds good. There we go.
All right.
I know we got some stream delay, so. Okay, Christopher up next. Whenever you're ready, Christopher. And okay, wish list breaks are similar to a random type break, but you get to choose your top 3 types that you would like to receive.
Aggron.
There you are. That blurb kind of explains it a little bit more, and the product description also goes into detail on how it works. Bradley up next.
Yep, so basically, instead of having a 1 in 10 or 1 in 11 chance of getting the spot you want, you can greatly increase your odds of getting the spot you want by making your first choice, and then you can make a second choice and a third choice kind of thing, so.
The Galar Articuno. Very nice, very nice. I have a soft spot for Articuno, definitely. Alright, Jamie.
But yeah, big shout out to Ginkgo on the Japan side for coming up with wish list breaks and doing all the stuff to make them possible.
Flower Frog. Oh geez, you gotta make this hard for me.
Well, Venusaur.
I forget that Venusaur is a frog. He's more like a toad, huh? Alright, Flower Frog for Jamie. Dustin up next.
Gotta get right.
Caesar. Oh, nice. You got what you wanted.
Segoy.
He's pretty cool, though. He looks like one of those, like, plant trimming devices.
Like a hedge clipper, yeah.
Yeah, but, like, is going to murder you, hedge clipper.
I mean, Bug Steel would do pretty well as a anti-grass fighter, so you know.
Niche, up next. Going for Blissey. And Bear, did you change your username? I'm just wondering if I'm a little bit behind the curve here. Roland up next as well.
I think NG Bear's always been NG Bear.
I thought they had niche in their username, but maybe my brain is just...
Or maybe they did at one point.
struggling. That is always an option. Okay. Well, regardless, I'm glad you're here. Full art Victini.
But yeah, earlier we did have a question about like having your Twitch name on your account. It's not necessary, like, you know, just in chat and stuff, be like, oh, ooh, that's me, you know, kind of thing.
Lauren up next. What would you like?
We do learn usernames eventually, but, you know, there's a lot of names to remember.
Yep, sometimes I get it wrong, like just now. Birdkeeper. Front corner. And Yerim up next. For those of you that are getting 2 picks, we have multiple Alcremies. I think that's our only dupe. I'm going for Piers. There we go.
Yeah. Ah, young Pierce.
Oh, NG Barrett, no, you're fine. You're fine. I just have to clarify, or I'll just like I'll be wondering forever. Okay, Christopher. Christopher O up next.
Must be all the lurkers. Well, we certainly appreciate all of you guys enjoying watching the stream and hanging out with us all the time. So,
We got Talonflame.
shout out to the lurkers.
No, donation streams are really fun because I know we have a lot of people that just watch all the time but aren't able to jump into breaks or buy packs, and a lot of people get some free cards during the donation stream, which makes me super happy. It pays off, you know? Brian K. Nope, Brian. Full last name K. Folks wondering if you read the note.
Yes, I did read the note, but unfortunately special requests and stuff like that can't be done because we're kind of busy with the donation stream. It was Boop the Colin.
Fight me. Who's giving away these cards? Oh, we have a list.
Big old list for this one. So big thank you to all of today's donators, and if I missed your name on that list, thank you to you as well.
Brian, are you with us? It is your turn.
But yeah, those of you not familiar with our stream, every once in a while, some of our viewers will have, you know, cards they already have, or cards that they buy specifically for donation purposes, and those cards go into these donation streams.
All right, we've got Brawly for our first Brian, and then Christine taking Tornadoes.
No E in Brawly. I always put an E there.
And then Charlie. I gotta practice saying your name because I never say your name. I am gonna
Have a good day at work, Cheyenne.
spread those out. Weird electric verb thing.
Or Cheyenne boyfriend currently possessing the account of Cheyenne.
We've got Tapu Koko. And then Brian. We have 2 picks. Since we're going snake order. You come down here so we can see your full face. There we go. Ice cream and Snick.
Do you mean Alcremie or do you mean Galarian Darmanitan? Because both are kind of icy.
I mean, he's kind of like a snow cone, but you're kind of like whipped cream, so...
Problem with nicknames. We do need clarification sometimes.
Alcremie. Sounds good. Alcremie's so cute. Back to you, Charlie. I can't. My brain doesn't want to call me Charlie. It really doesn't. Oh, sorry. One more second, Christine. No worries.
The good boy, Scotland.
Our Mustache Club president.
Alright, and then Liepard for Christine.
I don't have a Liepard.
Oh. Volcanion, maybe?
I have
Volcarona.
Volcanion?
Yeah, it's too early.
I'm gonna assume Volcanion, but if it's something different, let me know.
I always did get those two confused before I actually used them in the games.
Brian, back to you. What would you like?
Too many volcano-themed things. Alcremie.
And Christopher O. What would you like? Alcremie. And then our Galarian Darmanitan going to Yaram.
Awesome. What is our next break? Sorry, I'm kept moving things along.
Next break is big hits.
Ooh.
Okay. Everything wrapped up there. Good. Alright, that wraps up our full arts onto our big hits. So this next break, it's 10 people, 10 cards, everybody just gets one.
But there are some crazy fun things in this one.
Yep. We have some alt arts in this break, by the way.
Yep, big shout out to Zephyr, who had insane break luck, picking up some alt arts and then donating them to the donation stream.
Alright, I'm going to put the alt arts in front because they have the most details, a little bit harder to see.
That's a good call.
We have Shadow Rider alt, that's insane. Slow King and Single Striker Shifu. You know what, I'm going to timestamp this real quick.
Good call.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what exactly to name this break, so I feel like Big Hits is pretty self-explanatory. What else can we put in front? Maybe our ladies. We have Phoebe. And literally, lady.
Yeah.
And then we'll just put these a row up so that they can be seen.
Yeah, big hits, not an understatement.
Just like rainbows, golds, alts, and some of our full arts that were a little more valuable. Scooch.
Oh, was that Brooklet Hill?
It is.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Alright, so this is everything we have for this one. There's only 10.
Dear Pokemon Company, please make more golden environment cards. Hey, how do you get into the donation giveaway? So in a minute, Colin is going to be opening it up, and then what you gotta do is, after she does that, type !join. All one word, no spaces. Exclamation point is the, exclamation point symbol. And then the bot will randomly pick 10 lucky participants, and then we'll randomize their names, and they'll get to pick in order.
Alright guys, I feel like pretty much everyone's probably going to want in on this break, so there's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be fierce competition.
The bot will take a while to spit out the names.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to go into full detail on how you join, just because I know we've had some new faces pop up. But basically, we join through the chat. We're going to do something called a rally here. I'm going to drop a start command in just a minute. Not yet, but in just a minute. Once you see that start command in the chat, type command join to tell the bot that you want to be considered for this hit draft, basically.
And you only need to type it once. The
Yep.
bot will catch every entry. No worries.
So after everybody that's interested types command join, it's going to go on for a long time because there's a lot of people interested. I will close the rally. Once I close it, the bot will take everybody that was interested and then pick 10 winners. It'll spit out a list of your Twitch names. If you see your name on that list, it'll also have a link. Click on that link. There'll be a drop down. Find your Twitch name in that drop down, and then check out on our shop with that spot. You do have to check out. If you don't check out, then it doesn't count. So make sure you check out fully.
Yep.
It'll be free. It won't charge any money. So let's start there. I'm going to open the start command in just a second.
Yep. And remember to check out only with a spot with your name. If you do not see the name, you need to refresh the page and then look for your name. Also a reminder, these cards are free thanks to the generosity of our donators. Shipping is not, so you will have to do a send my stuff to get these sent to you, but we will keep them here in your personal storage drawer until that point.
Alright, well, best of luck to everybody. There is the start command. Make sure you type command join after, so now. Go ahead now.
Pikachu.
Thanks for the follow, by the way. And any of the other follows that I missed, welcome, welcome.
Mewtwo looks cool. That Mewtwo from Evolutions, like, they got a great pose on it.
Breach Crep, thank you for the sub.
Segoy, 5 months.
Thank you so much. Love you guys. Aw, love you too. Alright, so we're just waiting for our join commands to slow down. Make sure everybody has a chance to join if they want to. Oh, right! That is Roland, I forgot. That's your wifey!
Segoy.
Wow, we appreciate you, wifey.
That is the Battle Styles Alt-Art Urshifu.
I'm not sure if it's Brige or... because I know you go by Bree, so maybe it's just Bree. I'll work on it. Okay, last call. Last call. Anybody want to join? Make sure you do command join if you're interested.
I think Lady is from... is it Hidden Fates? I thought it was Burning Shadows.
I'm sorry, Bree. I'm bad at names. You don't have to change your name. You can just, like, whack me over the head through chat and be like,
Oh,
no.
that makes so much more sense. Yeah, Bree, okay. Hey, it makes it easy because we can shorten your Twitch username, so we can say Bree.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to end it. It might take a minute. There were a lot of people, so
Yep.
give it a second to think.
So once again, if your name is
there
in
we
those
go.
10, congratulations. So those 10 of you, click on that link, head to the store. I'm going to make a copy of the list so that way I can paste it if we need to. Make sure to check out with the spot with your username only. Saves me a lot of time to not have to fix that.
Sorry, I'm trying to make it so we can see Lady better, but I don't know if that helped or hurt. But I don't know, guys. I would definitely appreciate your feedback. We tried to categorize hits into the same break. So, like, this one is big hits only. I know in the past, a lot of people only wanted big hits, but they didn't roll, like, first choice. And the rest of the break, they're like, well, I don't want anything, so whatever. This way, if you get into the break, you probably want more than one card and would be happy with more things that you pull. So that's kind of the strategy we're going with now. If you like VMAXs, you get a VMAX. If you like Vs, you get a V. But if you only like big hits, you don't end up with a V. The way we used to do it in the past.
Mika Bell, we still have more donation breaks coming up. So I think we're a little under halfway through the whole stream. So
You can see the schedule over there on the right-hand side. So, yep, we got lots more to go. Another Hardy complains and throws a fit. Only if you roll around on the floor as well. Is there a waifu category? You know, not this time. I think our waifus are kind of interspersed into our full arts and our big hits right now. What if there's a break with only Venusaurs? That would be
it
really
could happen.
fun. About evolution only? I don't think we had enough evolutions. I don't know if we had any, to be honest.
I mean, after Evolving Skies, who
Yeah.
knows?
But again, we can only do these donation streams through the generosity of our viewers, so we owe it all to them.
Yep, big shout out once again to all of the generous donators who've donated all the cards and blind boxes and everything that is being given away on today's stream.
Alright, how are we doing on spots? Do we have 10?
We are missing spots 1 and 3. So, Rich and Mountains OMG, or Maintains OMG. So do let us know if you're having any trouble with the shop.
Happy to help out.
Yep. There's the link again at the end of the post that I just made if you need that, and that will take you directly to the product page. We just had Rich show up, so we're just waiting on Maintains. No rush. Oh, there they are.
Perfect.
Okay, just a quick check since this is our big one. Is everybody who is a winner have their spot? I'm looking and I'm recognizing names in most of those spots, so
Awesome.
I just want to make sure that way if we have any problems we do it before picking starts so it's less of a mess.
True.
Alright, it is in column V.
Column V, let's go. Yes. Alright, once again, we will be randomizing 3 times, so best of luck. Here is 1, 2, and 3 times. David taking our first pick this time.
Feel break we open packs with Ghost Pokemon just for you. I mean, I'm gonna have to see what kind of fun, spooky things we can do for Halloween month, because I want to have some spooky stuff going on.
Alright, David, whenever you're ready. Bottom left card is Lady, Full Art Lady from, I want to say Hidden Fates. I could be wrong. And what was the other question?
The second from the left is Brooklet Hills. The second from the right on the top is Mewtwo.
Brooklet Hill. It's a stadium card, Gold Stadium. And Mewtwo. No dominoes. Mewtwo EX from Evolutions.
Nope, giveaways will be at the end of the night, so you are still plenty of time for the plush giveaways and everything else, so welcome, welcome.
What's
Gold.
top right?
Gold Octillery.
This is Battle Styles Gold Pokemon. Bree, you changed your name. Well, I mean, it definitely is easier to understand at a glance. I will give you that. It feels slightly bad, though. David L. Salty Dave, is that you? I think that's you. You are first.
Yeah, a lot of tough choices on this one, so take your time.
Alright, you are first. Congrats. The choice is yours. The old one confused everyone. Ah. I'm assuming that was probably like your initial or something.
We got Stephen. Shout out to the Stevens. They keep getting in breaks with each other.
Shadow Rider going for the alt art first thing.
Alright.
Okay, our second participant here is Richard. So Rich, back to you. What would you like?
which ones I would pick from this set for myself.
It was Bree, my middle initial, then the first four letters of my maiden name. Ah, gotcha. I mean, it makes sense when you explain it.
I'm a big fan of landscapes. I think if out of these, all of them, I would probably be picking Brooklet as my top choice.
Alright, Richard going for the Slowking alt. Excellent choice. And Kenneth, you have our third pick. If you do evolution breaks, all Espeons are mine. I will fight everyone. I believe you. I believe you, Jamie. We've got Mewtwo for Kenneth.
So I'm not sure how well your gun will work in the fight now that it's covered in cheese.
Alright, Steven with a V, up next. Going for the full art lady supporter. So cute. And Cody's turn.
I did see some of the gold stadiums are back and evolving. I think it was Turffield was one of them, and there was another one.
Going for the gold fan of waves for Cody. Oop. And Steven with the PH, up next.
So hopefully your visit is very quick and you recover quickly, Nikabel. Oh yeah, the Crystal Mine! Crystal Cave, yeah. I forgot about that one.
We have Phoebe. Phoebe for Steven. And Sebastian up next.
Steven with PH, okay.
Going for the Brooklet Hill. Sounds like that's what you wanted. Congrats.
So going.
And Roland, you are up next.
Oh, Stormy Mountain. Man, there were a lot more. I sat there and I stared at those for so long getting the checklist ready and totally didn't, register them.
The bear. The bear. Single Strike or Shifu alt art. Niche up next. We got Rainbow Sword or Gold Octopus. Brooklet was your second choice. Phoebe was first. Close then.
There were just so many good choices in this one. There was no telling which ones would go in.
Going for Octillery. Alright. And so that means our Rainbow Aegis/slash VMAX going to Ryan. Oh, that was a fun one.
Mm-hmm. So once again, huge thank you to all of our generous donators donating all these cool cards. Or Sugoi cards, yes.
That wraps up our big hits. We only had the one big hit break, so if you're only here for golds and rainbows, that's all we got. We do have some more full arts. Down later here we have the full art shinies and amazing rares. We got baby shinies, and those are our biggest hits. So
What is our next break?
next one is V's only number 2.
V's only number 2. Alright.
So back to V's and GX's for a minute here. Well, this one's just V's, sorry. Back to V's for now.
There you are.
We'll give it a good old timestamp. And okay, so V's only, we've got 15 people getting into this one with 30 cards, so that means 2 picks for everyone. I know we're flying today. I told Ash and Ginkgo it'd probably be 6 hours, but now I'm like,
Yeah,
might
when we get
not
down
be.
to 3 or 4 left, we should probably take them away.
So Ash and Ginkgo, if you are listening, we're going a lot faster than I thought. Just heads up. Because I know they were doing some prep work. And I don't want them to be caught off guard.
I think they may have finished the prep work, so they might be relaxing on the couch.
Okay, our V's next. I'm going to put them up on the staircase so you can decide whether or not you want to try for it.
But yeah, big thank you to all of you guys who are participating and have your choices ready so quickly, because normally these take a lot longer to go through, and we are moving.
I'm just gonna go with the dupes in a stack kind of thing.
Good plan, good plan.
We fit more cards on there. And once we get down to the point where we're choosing a second card, we can spread them out. We'll have more room then.
So Creepers was wondering about pack donation this time. If you wanted to explain how that is working.
Oh yes, so we did have some sealed packs that were donated. Oh, gift subs! Thank
So
you!
boy.
Maintains!
All those you receiving gift subs will be entered into the sub giveaway for those 2 rainbow cards, plus the artist special Japanese card on the Japan side. I don't remember their name.
I don't either. But the sealed packs, they were all Battle Styles packs. So what we decided to do was make our Battle Styles packs the viewer giveaway. So we are giving away 3 sets of 6 sealed Battle Styles packs for the viewer giveaway tonight. Wow, we got an army of these going on here. I'm slightly intimidated.
Yeah, the black and white one. Yeah, the Yui Nagaba? I'm probably butchering their name. My sincere apologies.
Oh, we may just fit every single card. Yes.
Nice.
We might have some dupes up there, but oh well.
It looks pretty.
Wow, that's so colorful.
I know.
I love it. Okay, so we are back to an entirely V-only break. If you are interested in Vs, make sure you type command join when I drop the start command. So here's the options. Take a picture? I will do that while we were joining. 15 people. Okay. I gotta spell 15 right this time. Here we go. Good luck. Mel, thank you for the sub as well. Taking a picture. Fit it all on my phone. Kind of. Oh, there we go. That's cool. It looks so good. Okay, I'm done playing photography. Alright, if anybody else wants in on this break, or draft, I don't even know what to call it. Vocab is hard. But if you want a chance at some free Vs, make sure to type command join. We will probably be closing it up soon, so get your commands in. There's no way to fly under the radar with a little icon like that, right?
Yep.
All right, last call. Anybody else want to join? Oh, got a few more jumping in. This is a V good joke. It's a V good joke. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. All right, I'm gonna end it. Oh, more sneaking in.
Yes, you are more than welcome to enter into every one of the donation drafts we have today. The bot will randomly select among all the people who do exclamation point join, so it comes down to luck. Some people may get into every single one, some people might not be selected for any. But hopefully, if you aren't able to get into any of these, you'll have luck in a future donation stream, because we do these every so often.
Alright, last call. Just double it up. Last call.
Yep. And as a note, I believe we have 2 cards for every person who is in this one, so if once you make your pick, stick around because we're going to go from the top of the list to the bottom, and then from the bottom back to the top.
All right. Bot's got to think about it. And there we go.
Congratulations
to our winners. All right. Another reminder that the cards are free, but shipping is not. Make sure you are aware that you will need to pay shipping at some point. You're welcome to hold off until a convenient time, but it is part of the deal.
Yep.
Rich, oh my goodness, you're way too lucky today. Everybody needs a good luck day once in a while. You know, I've been saying that. It's too easy to have a bad luck day, so you need a good luck day to balance it out every once in a while.
So I am seeing a few new names that have not been in any other breaks tonight. So once again, you click that link underneath the list of names that made it in. You go and look for the spot with your name. So if you don't see names attached, like it should say spot 1 dash somebody. If you don't see names attached to those, just refresh the page and wait. Sometimes they take a second to show up. And you want to find the spot with your Twitch name only. And then check out that. It will check out as a zero cost, item on the store. And that is how you do it.
Okay, well, we'll give everybody a few minutes to go and snag those spots. You guys have been awesome today, grabbing your own name. I know it sounds simple, and I know we harp on it a lot, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, it happens on occasion. Like sometimes people will click it, and then it would flip to a different one when they click it or something. There are issues and stuff with that.
Yep,
but
some people get so excited that they're just like, I won! Oh shoot, I grabbed the wrong spot.
Yeah. And it's easy enough. It's easy enough for me to switch it around, but I definitely appreciate not having to do it.
Makes our lives so much easier. So.
Recently started collecting, so this is so awesome. I appreciate you guys doing this, and thank you to the donators. Oh, that's awesome. Well, it's great that most of these cards are probably things that you don't have, so great to fill in parts of your collection. Alright, we have 13 spots in so far. We have spots 6 and 12 being the ones we're missing. Paste that list again, and there's the link again if you need it. Looks like Shadow Mist. And
Renice.
So do let us know. Shadow Mist just came through, so we're just missing Renice. Oh my god, Shadow Mist, you're Victoria. Okay. I'm slowly putting names to names. It takes me some time. But yeah, let us know if you're having any issues with the shop. More than happy to help out. But you purchased before, I'm pretty sure, so I recognize your name. Snack break for Colin.
Ghost over there calling me out. Alright.
Otherwise, people are going to be wondering what packs you're opening. And it's a pack of delicious brown sugar Pop-Tarts.
Oh, I got 2 hits in this pack. Heck yeah. 2 Pop-Tarts. Sorry, my emergency snacks here. Because I don't think I'm going to get a dinner break for this one, so.
Share food. Alright, we have all 15 names, so I'm going to get those into the sheet for you. It is now column Z.
Oh, brown sugar Pop-Tarts are live. I just eat them plain though. I don't toast them. That way they don't get me sticky or messy, so that I don't get cards messy.
I always loved the fact that you can have Pop-Tarts toasted or not. Like the s'mores ones, oh, those are so good toasted.
Oh no. Iron's gonna roast me here. I haven't toasted a Pop-Tart in ages. I should try it again. Are they full art Pop-Tarts though? Like full frosting art, yep. Alright, are we on the list now?
Yep.
Cool beans. Scooch, 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 scooch.
So once again, as we go through our list, make sure you have 2 or 3 choices as we approach your spot, because, lots of people will think similarly, and there might be your top choice removed by somebody in front of you. But that way you have backups, and we can get everyone their cards pretty quickly.
Alright, we're going to randomize our list 3 times. Here's 1. Here is, where'd it go? 2. And 3 times. Kayla taking our first pick. Congrats. Whenever you're ready, Kayla, let me know what you'd like.
Also maintain, just pulled an Alt Art 0 Aura full art.
Wow.
Sugoi. See, even though it's a donation stream, I still get to celebrate people getting hits. Yes.
Sugoi!
But yep, if you're wondering what any of these cards are, if you can't really tell what they are from the art that you can see, do let us know, and we can get a better view of them for you.
Somebody throwing things in our window? You have like some drunk birds?
There's a cord. I think it's like a satellite cable or something that was like
Weird.
blowing in the wind.
Okay. That was kind of spooky.
A little bit.
I'll see Groot. Psh, who needs dinner? But on that note, I should grab dinner. Yes, you should grab dinner. Or watch people eating Pop-Tarts. Alright, well, Kayla, you have our first pick, so let me know which card you would like. Oh no, Renix, your name didn't go through. Alright, hold up, guys.
Hold
we
up.
might have had someone snag the wrong spot.
Okay, so Rainique's... Oh, yes. So Kayla has taken your spot, so I can fix this very easily.
So is Kayla in the break, or no?
They are not.
Oh,
If they-
shoot. Okay, we've had some confusion. Let's see. Do we have our list again? Maybe we-
Yes, so they will be the first. So Rainique's is the first spot. Because that's where Kayla ended up. So let me go and open this on Shopify, and I can refund it. Your account didn't take in time. No worries.
Oh, Cyberstrife. Was Cyberstrife in our break?
They unfortunately are not.
Oh,
so.
I'm so sorry, Cyberstrife. It looks like there was some confusion.
Alright, if you wanted to take care of that now, Renix, I have reopened that spot. But yes, so only the people on the names list were in that break. But you are more than welcome, Cyberstrike, to join in future breaks and stuff tonight, and hopefully the bot selects you. Sorry for the confusion there. So the spot should be available back on the store. Yes, it is.
So, should we randomize again?
Because it was the spot that was picked, we randomized, so they'll just take the spot that they would have had otherwise had their
Okay.
name been in the correct spot.
That makes sense to me.
Yep, always let us know should there be any issues with your spots and stuff. I do double check some of the names, but I don't know everyone's Twitch name and real name, so.
Okay, they're wondering if it went through.
Okay, Oh, yeah, you're Aria. Yeah, okay, yep, it did go through, so
All right.
I will fix that in the list. Where's the list? There we are. So, that was your spot, so you would have been randomized there had your name been on that spot originally.
Alright, well, thanks for being so cool about that, Cyberstrife. Super appreciate it. Alright, well, Renix, you have first pick then. So whenever you're ready. Okay, going for Ice Rider. Oh, we've broken our beautiful art palette. All good things must come to an end, right?
These are these.
And Fang is going for Moltres.
You know what? I'm gonna just change the title.
Here it is.
So not Ariana Stewart hits. He hits. That way, I don't have to type V on every one of them.
Parminder up next. Going for the Blaziken. Oh gosh, it's hard to find these now. There's so much going on. Blaziken in the corner. And Kenneth. Kenneth, you are having good luck. You're up next.
What game were you playing, Groot? Always fun when things glitch in a game.
You were playing Wolfenstein?
Ah! But the good news is they give you lots and lots of ammo in that game.
I have the ghost-looking Pikachu.
Mimikyu.
Got Mimikyu here. I'll go with Mimikyu. Let me know if that's not right. Oh, yes. There we go. Alright, Mimikyu for Kenneth. And Damien up next.
Michael.
Articuno. Next up, Victoria. Actually, wants you to type it all out.
It's better for your rematch. Can't tell from the sheet. Confusing. Better type it all out.
Got Liepard. And then Cody. Cody also having some good luck jumping in several breaks. What would you like? Blissey. Blissey is one we have multiple copies of, so here's a Blissey for you.
Yeah, do remember, everyone, in this break, you are going to be getting a second choice. So we're going to go all the way down to Richard. Richard will pick twice, and then we're going to head back up to the top.
Alright, Bob, up next.
So make sure to stick around for your second choice.
Going for Celebi.
Ooh, making progress towards that master set. Nice.
Here I'm up next. What would you like?
SPL stole your phone. We'll have to inform your girlfriend that the Build-A-Bear Espeon is being mischievous.
Turtle Wifey, 0 aura, please. Can I donate it to Jude?
Yes, so if you want to do the exclamation point trade form and then just list that as a donation, I unfortunately have so many things to do on the back end with this, I don't have time to do trades, but if you put it on the trade form, we'll get it there.
Yeah, if it's just a gift, only you have to fill it out. If you're not swapping something, then just only the gifter has to do it. But if you are okay with that, we can get 0 aura for you. Alright, Sebastian going for Tartar. Tartar!
I just almost typed Tartar.
Alright, Michael, you are up next. Did you see she makes noises too? I did! It's so cute.
Are they like the in-game, like, cry sounds, or is it like Espeon, or like say name?
I think it'd be more like from like the anime type.
Okay,
cry.
anime style, nice.
Grab locked. Duke, up next.
You know, one of my favorite side things for these donation breaks is I learn people's Twitch usernames a lot faster today than most days. Metagross.
Metagross. And Riley, your turn. Going for the Blissey. And we're out of Blisseys. Marticia up next. Tornadus. Oop. And then Richard, since you are our last pick, you get 2 picks. So which 2 would you like? Well, you're not our last pick, but last in the order. Let's go with that. Slowking trying to be a light type. So let's fix that.
Nice.
Alright, so back to Martisha. What would you like? Slowking. And then Riley, back to you. Going for the Volcanion. And then back to Duke.
You guys are like right on top of these picks tonight. Like, keeping me very busy. I like it.
Empoleon.
Penguin.
And let's see, Michael, back to you.
I might have to call in a maintenance request to get them to like staple down that cord outside, because that's what's been making the noise every week.
Gotcha. Alright, going for Cinderace. And Sebastian.
I better word it carefully, otherwise they might just take a regular staple to it and go right through the cable.
That would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Steam engine. Volcanion? He seems the only engine-like one I've got. Yaram up next.
See, now I can't. Now I have to imagine like Volcanion running down some train tracks. He could team up with like Colossal, and they could be like the cartwheels, and be the engine.
We got Sandaconda for Yaram.
So everyone.
And back to you, Bob. What would you like? Going for the Flapple. And Cody up next. Canyon is a legendary mechanic steam Pokemon, if I recall.
I have not seen the movie, so I need to watch these Pokemon movies. There's just so many to start.
Sandaconda for Cody. Victoria, what would you like? The good doggo. Stoutland, forever the good doggo. And then we've got Damien up next.
What is our next break, by the way?
I have to change this.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
Oh, no, it's the GXs.
Okay, GX number 2.
Should be. Damien, are you still with us? There we go. Urshifu. We got Single Strike. And then Kenneth, your turn. Alright.
Snake Cupcake.
There's like a spring in that one.
Mm.
Arminder up next. Going for Volcanion. And Fang, you are next. Great. Alright. So that means our Tapu Koko is going to Ariana. Alright, that wraps up our V's only number 2. So let's go back to our itinerary and see where we're at. Our next break is the GX, EX, and V's. This one is 10 people, 20 cards, so 2 choices for all of our winners. And of course we will lay out the cards so you can decide if you want to try for it. Do we have break cards in this one? We do, yes, there they are, in the back. Alright, so, many of these that have multiples, so like the V's, the GX's, they have duplicates in each break. So you'll see similar cards each time. Tried to spread them out so that they were in different breaks instead of all in the same break. You will see a lot of familiar faces. Alright, give me just a minute while I load up our staircase. Also, we have a bit of a unique card that was donated by a viewer. A different style energy that we haven't seen in a long time.
Oh,
so
wow!
Thank you to King for this one. As an electric type fan myself, I'm like, that is pretty sweet.
That's a cool one.
I mean, this might have been more common back in the day, but definitely not around in Sword and Shield era. Okay, can we all see everything here? We got Darkrai EX up in the back. He's a little bit hard to read. This one here is Keldeo GX. Stand up for yourself, please. This is Xerneas Break, and this is Golduck. We've got the secret rare Imakuni's Doduo from Evolutions. And I think the rest of them are pretty clear. Alright, so let's start the rally for this one. So if you're interested in these cards, type command join after I start the rally.
While they're joining, I'm going to see about how do you search for energy?
I just go to TCG Player and do
Lightning energy. They don't say it's electric. That's what it is.
Yeah, lightning and metal energies. It's like, but it's steel type, not metal type. It's electric type, not lightning type.
That's the one with the bars across it?
Yes.
That is from Generations.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Generations is one of those sets that is not easy to find anymore.
Alright. Anybody else want to join in? Does that mean there's a leaf energy? It should be. It should be a leaf, but no, it's grass. Rude. if you're interested in our GXs, EXs, Vs, energies, and breaks, now is the time. Command join will get you considered for this break. I'm about to close our rally, so last call.
Yep. As a reminder, if your name is on that list, you want to follow that link. If your name is not on the list that the bot selects, then best of luck entering one of the other giveaways tonight.
Shrub type. Yes, please. It's a shrubbery.
Veggie type.
Alright, I'm gonna end the rally here. Good luck, guys.
Alright, there is our winners. So if your name is one of those 10 names listed, go and find the spot with your name on the shop by following that link and check out with that spot. If you don't see names on it, make sure you refresh the page. They sometimes take a minute to show up next to the spots because it'll say spot 1 dash someone's name. So make sure you grab your spot. The number of the spot does not matter. We're going to be randomizing these names before we pick anyway. And let us know if you have any issues with the shop.
Ditto to all of that. I just need a ditto plushie. I can throw at Ghost and be like, ditto! Then he can throw it back when I say things. I'm like, ditto! And it like, hits me in the face.
I'm gonna go see if I have another dried bag of trail mix down here. I'm hungry myself.
Alright, so we'll just wait a few minutes while everybody goes to the shop and grabs their spot.
I also have some boxes of those different Japanese treats and stuff, but I don't want to try those without knowing what they are.
Alright, you'll have to let us know how we're doing, Ghost. I don't have access to that.
We have 10 spots.
Good boy!
Alright, it is going to be in column B. We're down in row 27. Alright, just a quick look. Make sure we have names matching up with spots.
Boink.
Feeling like that is the correct names for everyone's spots. So do let us know if you did get in and didn't check out with your spot. But I think that's everyone correct.
Okay. I'm not hearing any arguments in chat, so let's go ahead and randomize. 3 times. Here we go.
Joseph Saki is 9 a.m. here. I'd like to go to bed.
Randomizing 1, 2, and 3 times. Non up first. So whenever you are ready, let me know which card you'd like.
Yep. Once again, reminder: this is snake order, so we're gonna go from first spot to last, and then
Last to first.
Yep. Pharrell will pick twice, and we'll head back up to the top.
Go for the Mewtwo GX. Where are you, Purple Man? There you are. Sounds good. Alright, Rachel, what would you like? Going for that Darkrai. I love that Darkrai. Super spooky. And Ian, you have our 3rd pick. going for the Blastoise EX. And then we've got Andrew. Going for that lightning energy. That's cool. Like, I feel like they should bring out a set that just like reprints all the different styles in the same set. I would be on board for that.
There's just like 10 or 15 different of each of the energies, but they keep them at the same normal energy pool, right? Like one per pack.
All right, Matthew, up next.
That way they're not in like the hit spot or anything.
Yeah, no, just in the energy spot. Keldeo GX. And Bob up next. Darkshia takes troll points because Ghost didn't call my bluff on its 9 a.m.
Oh, I thought it was just a typo. I didn't assume.
Primarina for Bob. And then we've got Amanda.
The number of times I type a time and I put AM instead of PM is... it's a lot.
Going for the owl. Decidueye. There we go. Where are you? And Zachary, your turn next. Golduck's kind of getting shoved off screen here. Fix that. Going for the Wigglytuff. And then Victoria, what would you like?
Also, I'd like to say, Ginkgo is a mean Wigglytuff on Unite.
Oh, it's true. He has no fear. He's just like slap, slap, slap. Sing! Die. Going for the deer. I'm assuming that is Xerneas? Xerneas break?
Spell Xerneas for me, because I can't do that.
Xerneas.
A-S. I was trying to do U, and I'm like, it doesn't look right.
And then we have Pharrell. 2 picks for you. Oh, did I bump that? I think I did. Wow. Gyarados GX and Raichu GX. There we go. And then back to Victoria.
Yeah, that's a good point with military time being easier to understand with that. I use it a lot when programming is using the 24-hour clock.
Ooh, we've got some more Evolving Skies breaks filling.
Nice.
I can't wait for Thursday.
Yep. As a reminder, exclamation point evolving, if anyone wants to be taken to the listing of all the different Evolving Skies stuff that we have available. Personals will be up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, as well as like ETB sleeves, stuff like that. If you're looking for the Umbreon and Ice Cube promos.
So we've got Imakuni's Doduo for Victoria and Zachary up next. When will the evolving breaks be opened? They will start on Thursday. So next week, Thursday?
Yep.
The bottom right. Going for the Golduck break.
And all the breaks and stuff, it'll be like the normal way we do things, is we're just going to go in order by order number. If a break has a spot on the list and is filled, we'll do that one, etc., etc.
Amanda up next.
And so if you want to get on that checklist for those checklist gift cards, getting in early orders is a great way to do it.
Fairy Energy for Amanda, and then back to Bob.
This is true, it is a very gold duck.
Going for Stoutland. And Matthew, back to you. GX. Andrew, your turn next. Maybe talk about stream cutoff times now as just a heads up for next week. Going for the other Onyx. Sounds good. Yeah, that is a good point. So for our Evolving Skies streams this coming weekend, we are going to open up as much as we can in one stream, but we might not get to everything just because we're expecting quite a long line. If it happens that we don't fulfill all the orders in the queue, we will cut it off there and start exactly where we left off in the order of purchase during the next stream. So if we don't finish it on Thursday, we'll open it on Friday, and then we will also be streaming on Saturday. So we're just going to go and go and go as much as we can, cut it off when we're exhausted, and then go again the next day.
Yep.
Alright, who's up next? Ian, what would you like? That might have been me with the breaks. Hey, well, you're awesome.
Oh, do we have the... Did you timestamp?
I did not, but star me for Ian. Oops. And then we have Rachel.
Did you just do it in timestamp, or
I'm
do it?
going to. Getting the big snake. Sandaconda bee. I have to switch back to their screen.
Ah, okay.
And then for Non, we have the Pinsir GX.
Alright.
So that wraps up our GX, EX, and V break that I forgot to timestamp.
Yep, so just a hello to anyone clicking on the timestamp and looking for that break. We didn't timestamp it in time, so go back about like 10-15 minutes, and that should be about the start of it. I would correct it, but I've got plenty of other things to do today, so...
Alright, so our next break is a Hollows and Reverses break. So remember, this one is just random. We won't be selecting our Hollows and Reverses. So 20 people will receive 5 rares and 10 commons and uncommons each. So if you like Hollows and Reverse Hollows, you can jump in on this one. If you're not needing any Hollows, maybe sit this one out so someone else can enjoy.
Yep, and once again, unlike we normally do, I can't really guarantee that there won't be duplicates in there, because there are a lot of cards in this Hollows and Reverse Hollows break, so...
I'm going to timestamp that right now while I'm thinking about it. Alright, so this is 20 people. And there we go. If you want to join in, command join right now. We'll give everybody a minute to get their join commands going.
Seeing a lot of set variety in this one.
Alright, last call. Last call for anybody interested in Hollows and Reverses. Hey Tyrion, you saw the subscriber giveaway, isn't it so cute?
Mm-hmm.
Tag teams are great. The Snorlax.
Yep. Everyone who is subscribed, and also all of you who have received